What's up, old school homies? Let's talk about, is it worth getting involved in the Honda Hurricane? The Honda Hurricane was the first CBR that came out, and it was pretty revolutionary, very durable, a well-made motorcycle, and it pretty much changed sport bikes forever. And I just want to say that a lot of them are coming out on the market at pretty affordable prices, like $1,000. So it gets hard to not jump at one when you see one that looks clean, like the plastics look good, and it looks kind of pretty. It looks like a newer sport bike, because basically a sport bike looks good if it has nice plastics on it. I really wouldn't get involved with one if it didn't have nice plastics on it. As shallow as that is, it's just the reality of it is I wouldn't buy something with no plastics, because then I have to go look for them, and then someone that has nice ones is going to be trying to sell them for near the price that I bought the motorcycle for, even though it's just pieces of plastic. So I would say that's the first rule in getting involved in the Honda Hurricane. Nice plastics. Some of them do, though, and then you're like, well, this is the first year of the CBR. It's kind of cool if you have a pristine one. I believe in that, but it is pretty old. I mean, the Hurricane came out in '87, and it only ran to '88. I think the F2 came out in '89. I would like a F2 more than I would like a Hurricane, but then I would like a F3 more than I would like a F2. Probably like a F4 more than I'd like a F3. So it's kind of like ticky-tacky. If you're just going to ride it on the street, it's probably good enough. And if you're really going to take something to the track, you're probably going to run into your limitations a little quicker on the Hurricane. It had really skinny tires, and the forks were not as good. Especially now, you're gonna have to rebuild all that stuff, and then it's gonna add up in price. Where maybe you could have found a newer one that's not so beat up, because that's the problem. There were so many generations of the CBR. It's hard to say that any of them are expensive anymore. So plus the parts availability, it's kind of ticky-tacky. Right now is the time to rebuild one, but if you wait any longer, parts are gonna get rare. So I would say get a nice one now at a cheap price. That's about it.